right, so here he is, the inimitable former UFC champion, Jiri Prochazka. And I say former, but never lost the belt in the octagon, 13 consecutive wins when injury intervened.
Jiri Prochazka is an absolute savage. This is a guy that made his way into the UFC in a very short period of time, became the champion. He has tremendous power. He has an uncanny ability to find the shot that ends his opponent's night. He's scary. He is a true mixed martial artist, or martial artist, as I say, with the mind of a champion. And it's very exciting to see Jiri Prochazka back in the octagon.
And I'm glad you bring up the championship mindset, because anyone who may be doubted as to whether or not he had the ticker, you got your answers in Singapore at UFC 275. Let's see how it goes for Prochazka here tonight. Jiri Prochazka, ready to make a statement in front of this capacity crowd here tonight. All right, folks, does not get a whole lot bigger nor better than this. UFC light heavyweight championship fight is upon us, and all eyes are on the incumbent as he makes this walk for his latest title defense tonight.
He is walking once again as the light heavyweight champion of the world. The UFC's glamour division, long has this been viewed as the division with the most talented guys, because you're not quite heavyweight, you're just right underneath it. This guy is a champion in the highest order. He has defended this belt time and time again, and he intends to extend that streak tonight.
Yeah, it wasn't all that long ago that this belt was vacant. It was changing hands seemingly every other title fight. Now this man is holding it down and looking to dispose of another challenger properly tonight. Glover Teixeira has graced the octagon. He is ready to fight. All right, now let's get you our tail of the tape for this light heavyweight championship fight. The veteran voice of the octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Light Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, ladies and gentlemen, he is the former UFC Light Heavyweight World Champion, Jiri Prochazka. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the former UFC Light Heavyweight Champion of the world, Glover Teixeira!
Herb Dean, third party in the octagon tonight. All right, here we go with the 205ers. Jiri Prochazka took just 3 UFC fights to realize light heavyweight gold, wrested the belt away from Glover Teixeira. A lot of history and familiarity between these two combatants.
The samurai, Jiri Prochazka, guy that fights at a different pace. He moves at a different speed. He does things unorthodox. How does he handle Glover Teixeira the second time around? Because Glover Teixeira has that more traditional style that put him out ahead of him before. Jiri just had the intangibles that allowed for him to become a champion.
All right, so we build this as a striker's delight and a good early sign for the boxer getting inside and landing that hook on the kickboxer.
Beautiful hook in close, staying tight so that the kickboxer is very limited with using his legs. The last time I saw an uppercut like that, it was Overeem versus Ngannou, and you know they still haven't found Alistair Overeem's head. He went high on that one.
Strong outside leg kick. The edge of your seat action as expected thus far.
What a fight. My goodness, what a fight.
Oh, clean hook there. Oh,
avoid that leg kick.
All right, so the uppercuts have been a big part of the storyline in this one, but the second... We might get a stoppage here. Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job. Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body and the discipline to stay with that approach. I mean, it's just tremendous. You see a fighter with a high fight IQ following a game plan, and it's working.
90 seconds to go in round one. Place shot there, DC. He is officially rocked.
A big, massive hook that really has put his opponent on skates.
Oh! Well, his opponent seemed to be stunned to a significant...
So bad. You gotta find safety. Find a way that you can recover.
Oh, huge ground strike there. I can see the cut man's actually getting excited. Really using his physicality to his advantage now.
He lifted up the neck and snuck his arm underneath to try to get a choke.
Oh, gives up on the submission now, so preferring to maybe get to a dominant position instead. Big. Herb Dean steps in!
Holy smokes!
You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. So no judges needed tonight as he pounds him out for the TKO. I'm hoping I get an invite to the after party. All right, let's get you some replays now. Certainly a lot for our replay guys to work with in the truck. This was a clinic tonight in terms of mixed martial arts acumen in every realm of the game.
And once he got to the top, he started to land brutal ground and pound until the fight was called off. Just a dominant performance from the top position.
Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 58 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by TKO, and still the undisputed UFC light heavyweight champion of the world, Teixeira.
And new UFC light heavyweight champion of the world. You just heard it there from Bruce Buffer. DC, you have heard those words before yourself. This was the glamour division for a long time, and the champion remains at